Hey guys, and welcome back to Genshin Impact. I actually have my mic working this time, so we're also streaming. Let's just get over to the Crux Fleet. We're not going the right way. Of course not. I think this is the right way. It's gonna be fun to get to Beto because I can actually do her voice. I think. Ooh, I'm getting a little dizzy. It's wild. Okay. Hurry. Hurry. Alright, let's see if we can make it. They really should have a warp zone here, but you know, that's just too much to ask. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Climb. Hi everybody, don't mind me. Who the heck are you? You think you can just come barging in here? You're the traveler. What are you doing here? I'm looking for Beto. Looking for the captain? Does she look like someone you can just come looking for as you please? Oi, someone get over here. Tis this stowaway up and tie this stowaway up and feed him to the fishes. Alright, what's the ruckus? This troublemaker snuck in here. Said they're looking for, well, they're up to no good. I'll wager. I thought I would just deal with this for Beto. Alright, stop scaring people anyhow, old How. Or Captain Beto will scold you upside down. Alright, off you go, cool your head. Now then, traveler, what business might you have with the captain? I'd like to go to Inazuma. You want to go to Inazuma by ship? You best see the captain herself about this. She's on board right now. But it seems like she's deep in thought recently. Keep your eyes open and try not to disturb her. I've got it. We've also been anchored here for quite a while due to her orders, which has led to quite a few delays. If you're willing, why don't you go around the ship and see who needs help? Wow, there's a lot of people who need help. When will we finally be able to get off the ship? You need help with something? Anything? Do you need help? You're the one who stuck onto the ship, right? I could hear Uncle Juza yelling from halfway across the ship. Did Uncle Juza frighten you? Relax. He's a good person. He was just trying to act tough and scare you a bit. Still, I wonder when we'll finally be able to go into the city. Aunt Yingxing has promised to take me shopping in the city, and then I could go play with Chang Chang. Last time I told Chang Chang I would play with her when I got back, but now... You should still be able to go into the city, right? Could you help me out? Find some star conches for me on the shore. I think 3 will be enough. Got you covered. Thank you. I really appreciate it. I sure hope I have enough. Sure did. Thank you. Wait a sec while I fiddle with these. Aunt Yingxing taught me how to make a toy out of star conches. The next step is... There, all done. Can you please take this to Chang Chang for me? I really want to give it to her myself, but it looks like we won't be able to make it into the city this time. I hope Ching won't get mad at me. I'm gonna steal your treasure. Ah. Need help with anything? Or what do you want? If you're trying to rob me, think again. Get out of here fast or you'll be sorry. What? I'm not trying to rob anybody. I would never rob anybody. Haven't seen you before. You aren't one of the crew, are you? It's been a long time since a stranger came onto the ship. Need help with anything? I won't ask any random stranger for help. You should leave. Y'all are so rude. I just stole all of your treasure. See, Drake, who are you? You don't seem like one of the crew. Need help with anything? I don't need your help with anything. If you aren't one of the crew and you weren't invited, then I suggest you leave. Otherwise, someone may make you leave. Did Juicer frighten you? Don't take it personally. He's just like that. He also speaks a bit loudly on account of his poor hearing, but he's really a good person at heart. Okay, so if you aren't busy, think you can help me with something? Last time I was in the city, I paid Bolai to buy some supplies in advance for when I returned. But since it doesn't look like we're going to be going to the city anytime soon, take this letter to Bolai, and he'll get someone to bring the supplies to the ship. Give it to me. Thank you. See, I wouldn't rob anybody. I wouldn't take any of your things. Nothing. Judging by your clothes, I'd say you're the traveler, right? What are you doing on the ship? Need help with anything? You just came to help? Well, I don't need any. You should get out of here. You can't just come onto the ship as you please. Just gonna take all your food. There they are, Kazuha and Blado. And Blado. Who've we got here? Oh wait, I know you. You're that traveler goose, aren't you? The one who fought against the Fatuian of Sile, right? Have we met? Ningguang told me about you. A traveler of great insight and remarkable skill has saved Liyue, she said. She's a hard one to please, so praise from her is high praise indeed. I remember thinking at the time that it'd be good to meet you in person. And judging by the clothes on your back and this floating thing, I guess that time has come. Hey, the name's not Floating Thing, it's Paimon. Paimon, What a fascinating being. You two give off not only the essence of wind and earth, but also of, yes, the stars. The fragrance of what now? That's the weirdest compliment Paimon's ever heard. Pay it no heed. I mean only to say I am certain that it is by fate, not chance alone, that we should meet. And that gives our encounter meaning. Is this... And this must be your bard for hire? I prefer other means of entertainment. This young man is Kaidahara Kazuha, a temporary addition to my crew for reasons I won't bore you with. Occasionally he opens his mouth and flowers come out instead of words. With his fine ship and soft sea breeze, it would not be romantically irresponsible of me not to acknowledge it with a line or two of poetry. Can't argue with that. Okay then, once the clash is underway, I'll give you a chance to perform. Only if the mood takes me, of course. Poetry for poetry's sake tends to lack meaning. Hey, you don't want to pass this opportunity up too easily, especially seeing as our guest hero here might be in attendance. Wait a minute, what's the clash? Also, just to clarify, by great hero, do you mean... Huh? I thought you might be here to sign up. You're telling me you've never even heard of it? The Crux Clash is a martial arts tournament that I hold. There'll be a whole bunch of folks taking part to showcase their talents. There are two important rules. One, competitors must be renowned fighters. We want those with real martial arts ability, not just people taking part for the fun of it. So you've got nothing to worry about there. I don't think there's anyone out there who hasn't heard of you. 2, you can't take part if you've got a vision. Otherwise, things get a little one-sided. I don't have a vision, but... You must be feeling confident, but you might want to watch out. There are a few crouching tigers and hidden dragons lurking around in Liyue. And with Liyue's savior taking part in the tournament, now that's going to turn a few heads. I think we can expect a healthy turnout this time. But we didn't come here to take part in a martial arts tournament. Well, before you dismiss the idea completely, you might be interested to hear that the prize this time around is particularly sought after. Get this! It's a masterless vision! Supplied by myself, as a matter of fact. If the tournament champion can reawaken that vision, it belongs to them. Is there really such a thing as a masterless vision? Why doesn't it have a master? When a vision bearer dies, the light in their vision will fade away, but the shell that housed that light remains. As for whether the shell has any practical application, well, this remains to be seen. But my intuition tells me that while it remains in the world, it may just be possible for someone else to inherit it. Yep, and the way I see it, a vision is a badge of recognition from the gods. So if anyone's able to rekindle it, it's got to be an individual of exceptional strength and talent. Organizing the clash is my way of uncovering hidden talents. And hopefully this time, of getting a vision to glow again. So if you don't have a vision, this is a perfect opportunity to get your hands on one of your very own. A vision is of no use to me. Yeah, we're interested in getting Inazuma, not fighting in some tournament. Inazuma, do you want to go there? Well, why didn't you say so? Inazuma, no sweat. In that case, if you win the tournament, I'll give you a choice. Masterless Vision, or a ticket to Inazuma aboard the Alcor. Up to you. That was easy. You just wanted to take part in your tournament. What's wrong with that? The more talent we have, the better the tournament will be. I couldn't let a competitor like you fall through the net. What are we gonna do, Goose? Looks like we pretty much have to do this tournament if we want to get to Inazuma, huh? Let's give this a shot. Great then, let's get you signed up. Head to the tournament area in Gyun Stone Forest. Kazuha and I will be over soon. It seems like it will only be a matter of time before the answer is revealed. Martial arts tournaments always remind me of the duels they have back in Inazuma. But when the combatants are obliged to exercise their strength, it is unlikely they will ever display their true potential. Well, let's go. It's a good thing I don't have Child or like Yelan, because they need those shells, and I just have to give 3 shells away. I guess technically I didn't have to give them away, but for the quest. Don't... Okay. Beto said they have to be renowned fighters. Who will we be up against? Hey, youngster. Are you here for the Crux Clash too? If so, seems I found myself another new adversary. So you're also here for the tournament?
You better believe it. I wouldn't be here if I didn't think I could walk away as a champion. For me, attaining a vision is the final and most important piece in the puzzle that is my life. Do you want to become a hero? No. It's not about what I want to do. This is about who I want to be. I'm looking to become a perfect person. I know how that sounds, but let me explain. I've lived a successful life so far without any setbacks. I passed every exam I've ever taken, enjoyed numerous successful business ventures, and seemed to get on with just about everyone socially. Okay, light Yagami. In most people's eyes, I am already the very embodiment of the perfect person. Though of course I'd never let the praise get to my head. I know I haven't reached perfection yet, because there's one thing I'm still missing. A vision.
You have so much self-confidence.
Are you a renowned fighter? That's not important. I have a contact in the Crexfeet who was happy to vouch for me, so they very kindly made special arrangements on my behalf. I also brought along a bit of an entourage for moral support. It's such a blessing, really, to have so many good friends in my neighborhood. Of course, I also put in a few good days' practice, concentrating mostly on rare and esoteric styles of Kung Fu. As a high achiever by nature, I'm confident I've done enough to guarantee my victory in this tournament. I'm sure you have. I seem to have gained another fan. Don't let my aura overwhelm you, though. You'll need your wits about you today. Now then, if you don't mind, I need to prepare my pre-composition routine. It's not too long now before you'll get to see me in action.
Hello, are you here to compete in the Crux Clash?
You bet I am. Have you put your names down yet?
Not yet.
Well, I'd have a look at the entrance criteria if I were you. They don't allow just anyone to take part. The Clash is a comprehensive test of fighting ability. Anyone who turns up for show over skill is gonna get their butt handed to them. Nobody wants to see that, right?
Yeah, we heard a rule about that. So Paimon's wondering, are you a renowned fighter?
Me? Only a former runner-up in the Chihu Rock Freestyle Combat Summit. Oh yeah. Runner-up?
Uh-huh. Also, that doesn't sound like the most official tournament out there.
What? You nonsense. Have you been living under a rock? It's been going on for years. There were plenty of competitors when I took part. Not to mention, I've helped the Millilift catch treasure hoarders before. There were 2 of them trying to escape. I soon sorted that out. They tried to sneak past me under the cover of darkness. Huh, they didn't know what hit them. I planted a left hook on the skinnier one's face and sent him flying. Then the big guy pulled out a knife. I stood my ground, of course. A roundhouse kick sent the blade hurtling into a beam above us. Sounds dangerous. I told you. Unarmed, outnumbered 2 to 1, but I still got the upper hand. I'm not saying I came out completely unscathed, of course, but the fact remains that I did manage to subdue the both of them, and send them over to the Millilift. I received quite the commendation. Oh yeah.
Uh-huh. But for us, even 4 or 5 treasure hoarders at a time is all in a day's work.
Thanks for letting us know.
Alright, we're gonna keep looking around.
I'll see you in the arena. I don't plan on losing to a pair of children anytime soon. Chai!
Hi there, are you here for the Crux Clash too?
That's right. Nothing beats real-life combat for honing your skills. That's what our master taught us. But this tournament is more than just a chance to put training into practice. It's also a chance for us to obtain the masterless vision. Exactly. With a vision, we'd quickly become our master's top students.
This master of yours must be pretty incredible, huh? Are they someone famous?
If famous, he's the founder of the Lingshan clan, and his skills are unparalleled. Liang and I are both proud disciples of his. It doesn't ring a bell. You probably wouldn't have heard of it. It was founded quite recently. The clan is nowhere near as famous as the master himself, anyway. He's gotta be a Grand Master or something. He's created many different styles of Kung Fu, and countless other clans have borrowed extensively from him. To the Lingshan clan, he teaches a special technique known as force dispersal.
Force dispersal?
It's a type of breathing exercise where you can train yourself to harness the energy around you and neutralize attacks without moving an inch. For example, ugh. For example, our master can use it to alter the path of an attacking fist, or change the direction of an incoming stone, all without breaking a sweat. One time, he sent a challenger flying into the air without lifting a finger. Is that even possible? It sure is, but it's extremely difficult to cultivate this ability. We've been training for ages, and we're still getting to grips with the very basics. There's no way we could use it proficiently yet. We're clearly not that naturally gifted, or we would have at least gotten the gist by now. If we don't start making progress soon, we'll probably run out of money to pay the tuition fees. We still have nothing to show for all our training.
There's a tuition fee?
Of course, this is the Grand Master we're talking about here. He doesn't have time to waste. If you want face-to-face training, you've got to show you're sincere about it. But here we are, having trained under him directly all this time without even a hint of improvement. Master is getting increasingly impatient with us. Recently, though, we heard that our vision bearer joined the Guhua clan and made pretty much instant progress in their training. So if we can get our hands on a vision too, maybe we can finally make our master proud. A vision won't make you better at martial arts. Oh, we have to try something new, otherwise we're stuck in the same situation. Exactly, can't help to try, and if it turns out it does work, the Lingshan clan will go down in history. Folks will come from far and wide. Heck, we could even become the dominant martial arts clan in all of Liyue. Well, that's the spirit. See you in the arena.
So to recap, we're up against an inflated ego, some gullible guys paying way too much for their kung fu classes, and another guy who's just really average. Huh. Seems like you've got a pretty good chance of winning this thing, Goose. Come on, let's go sign up.
Qingsha Village Arm Wrestling Champion, huh? Alright, you're signed up. Next, please. What's your name? I'm Goose. Goose? Wait, aren't you... Did I hear that right? Goose? Is it really them? Huh? Aren't they a vision bearer, though? Why are they trying to enter the clash?
I have to ask, aren't you the traveler that helped Liyue fight off that ancient god?
Correct.
It's really him! The one that spoke with Lady Qixing at the rite of parting.
Oh, I wonder if I can get his autograph later.
I trust that you are aware that only those without visions can enter the tournament.
I don't have a vision.
Really? But from what I've heard, the things you're capable of in combat are nothing short of extraordinary. You walk into the most dangerous situations imaginable, face off against all sorts of monsters, even the Fatui, and always come up on top. Yeah, he still doesn't have a vision, though. See for yourself.
My apologies, I didn't mean to be rude. I'm sure a great hero like yourself would have no reason to lie.
No, could I ask you to provide a few claims to fame?
It's just a formality for you, of course, but I have to make a record of competitors' achievements as part of the sign of progress. So far I've defeated the ancient god Osile, so that's one. Do you have any others? I defeated a Fatui Harbinger.
Yeah, and also a dragon, too. Put down battle with Stormtear.
Whoa! Might as well declare him the champion already.
I wonder if it's too late to withdraw. Okay, that's plenty. Actually, this is the most dazzling track record I've ever seen by a long shot. Alright, your registration is complete. Now a brief word about the prize. A great hero such as yourself can truly only be here for one thing: to win the tournament and claim the grand prize, namely a vision. Well, we're not here for that. We're here because Captain Beto promised to take us to Inazuma if we win the tournament.
And there's another prize, too? First I've heard of it. Beto must have upped the stakes this time to attract top talent. Why would anyone want to go somewhere as dangerous as Inazuma?
I see. So I take it you discussed your terms with Beto in advance then?
Everyone's misunderstanding the situation.
Well, nobody expected you to sign up for a tournament like this. I can hardly believe it myself, to be honest. Anyway, the qualifying rounds are about to begin. I'll leave you to your preparation. Hey, so Paimon's thinking about that whole no vision bearers rule in this tournament. Even though you don't have a vision, most people in Teyvat think you can't manipulate the elements without one. So Paimon thinks you probably shouldn't use your elemental abilities during the tournament. You know, just to avoid any misunderstandings. In any case, looking at the competition, it should be pretty easy for you to win even without using any elements, right?
Makes sense.
Alright, it's showtime. You got this.
You seem like you're ready to go. Are you ready to complete?
Not a problem. There's still time. Make sure you're fully prepared.
Oh my gosh, guys. I'm both ready and not ready because... I mean, my Traveler is level 70, so it's not terrible. Let me see... Ammo damage bonus, enhance. Enhance. Oh, duh, that doesn't help at all. Ugh. Attack 843. Okay, 843 still... Yeah, I can relate to that either. My throat is already... So I see that we have one viewer. You're welcome to say something in the chat and I will respond. But... Ugh. My throat. Alright gang, you ready for this? Yes, I'm ready.
Good, then please follow me into the arena.
Our next competitor is seen by many as the favorite to win this tournament. His first bout begins now. You're the hero they're talking about? Ugh, how am I supposed to win now?
What a strange guy. Why was he so confident to begin with? Well, now that we've won, let's go see Beto. She'll probably have something to say to us.
I knew I wouldn't regret introducing you as the favorite. So what do you think, Kazuha? You totally dominated that guy and did it with style too. Impressive. But I also observed our favorite exercise some restraint, as if to protect the opponent from serious harm. Well, I fought my fair share of battles, both big and small. And I say, after the show he put on just now, he's more than convinced me of his ability. So come on, we all know you've got a wide vocabulary in there. Can't you spare a word or two to congratulate our up-and-coming champion? Alright, let me think how to aptly phrase these words of praise. You fought well. Ugh, alright then. I was thinking your inner poet might want to join in the fun, but I guess I shouldn't put you on the spot like that. You know, a lot of competitors came to me saying how surprised they were that Leo's hero was entering the tournament. And since you signed up, we've had many others do the same, with more than a few top-tier fighters among them. I'm sure lots of them are here to find out how they stack up against you. Didn't know I was so popular. Well, since everyone sees you as the one to beat, I figured I should start treating you that way too. For one thing, we don't want you wasting all your energy in early rounds fighting people who are well below your level. Not to mention, you must be itching to fight someone in your league too, right? So putting you straight through to the semifinals.
Huh? But we only just started the qualifiers. Seems like a crazy system if we just skip straight to the semifinals.
And this is how Captain Beta works. You won't persuade her otherwise. Besides, at your level, you would have made it to the semifinals anyway.
Huh, to be fair, Paimon was thinking that too.
Alright, I'm gonna watch some more of the tournament. If there's any potential contenders for you out there, I want to know who they are and what they're about. We're finally here, folks. The real show is about to begin. The captain seems to have high hopes for this tournament. I have not seen her so excited in quite some time. Your opponent has fought many rounds to get to the semifinals. This makes him a seasoned warrior. You may well be stronger than him, but this should not give you cause to lower your guard. I won't. Very well. Show me that you are ready to push through the storm that lies ahead.
Alright, that's enough chit-chat for now. The audience is waiting. Go find the crew member that signed you up. She'll take you into the arena. Your opponent in the semifinals is new to the Crux Clash, but he has quickly become the dark horse of the tournament. I do not doubt your abilities, but I suggest that you make sure you're fully prepared before you begin. Relax, my guy's at the top of his game. He ain't gonna lose. I'm ready. Okay, follow me. At last, the moment we've all been waiting for. The semifinals have begun. Who's it gonna be this time? The hero or the dark horse?
I don't care about the prize. You're a strong opponent, that's what I'm here for. I wasn't even paying attention. He's level 90! I'm sweating all over. It's a good feeling. Congratulations, I was beaten by the best. I need to train harder. You fought very well for yourself.
Right? For a moment there, Paimon was a little worried. If you had a vision, you'd definitely be one of the strongest around.
I wanted a vision once when I was a kid. People said that if you're strong enough, you'll have your chance to get one. But mine never came. I lost interest eventually. You can't depend on a vision like you can your own body. I fought and won against vision bearers before. The power they have is given to them by the gods. I don't envy it.
Huh? You mean you didn't sign up to try and get your hands on that masterless vision?
No, I didn't. I only managed to pit myself against other fighters and see who was the strongest. Only in defeat can you understand your weaknesses and learn from them. So I'm pleased with today's outcome. I don't often have the pleasure of experiencing defeat.
Wow, that's not true strength. Now that's true strength talking.
You have the chance in the future. Please come and spar with me again, and I'll be stronger next time. So will I.
By the way, do you know who else made it to the finals? Is it going to be someone even tougher than you?
Whether they're as tough as me, I don't know. But what I have heard is that they're extremely quick. So don't get too cocky.
There he goes. Maybe we should ask around and see what we can find out about our opponent in the final round. Paimon thinks we need to up our game a little.
Alright guys, I'm going to end the episode here and make another episode after I get some water. So, yeah, stick around, and I will be right back.